He's a very big part of my life. I watch him all the time. But when my kids got bigger and I could watch it, I started to see the flaws and how from 2020 or from 2000 forward, political incorrect. So roll that beautiful bean footage. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I love you, Rudolph. Don't take it personally. All right, he's not going to take it. Have you seen this special? Yes? No?
Yes.
So let's break down what's wrong. What's wrong with Rudolph? We love Rudolph. All right? It's a little story, a little reindeer, born with a special nose. There he is. Here it is, right?
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitz.
Well, there he goes.
But do you recall the most famous reindeer
Right
of all?
there. Okay, what just happened right there was that they realized that their son, see it's Rudolph, politically incorrect, they realized that their son had a special glowing red nose. And what did their old school toxic dad do? He rubbed dirt on it, right? And Rudolph, he said, "But I don't like it, Dad. It makes me talk funny." Well, of course. Like, you know, what happens when you cover your nose with dirt? It makes you talk funny. Well, so, you know that the reindeer, they take Santa around the world in a night to deliver toys. There he is again. Way to go, Dad. Bang up job there. Father of the Year, right? So, then Santa Claus, well, Santa's a jolly fat man. Has to be towed around the world in the night, right? So Santa comes to the cave. In just a minute here, you'll see the slide. And he's talking to him, and he's happy to meet Rudolph. And then Rudolph's nose starts glowing, right? Bing, bing. Santa freaks out. Ah, ugh. And he turns to the parents, and you know what he says to those people? He says, "You should be ashamed." Santa, what? You can't tell people to be ashamed of their kid that has a special ability, a glowing nose? Like, I don't know, I'm sure there's some kind of act against that, right? Reindeers with Disabilities Act or something? They can't do that, okay? I think this whole thing's turning into like a Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Oh my God.
Town law, that's all. So they have a whole meanwhile thing going on. Meanwhile, over at the Elf Village, we meet Hermie. Hermie doesn't like making toys. Hermie wants to be a dentist, right? That's the way they talk. Hermie wants to be a dentist. They all make fun of him. Okay, now we're delving into workplace harassment. Again, Morgan & Morgan, pound law, that's all for the people, right? So while they're at the Elf Village, they see Santa come in, and that's their boss. "Oh, sit down on your throne, Santa, and listen to our new song. We are Santa's elves, doodle-doodle-doo, filling Santa's shelf, doodle-doodle-doo." Santa cuts him off and says, yeah, needs work, I'm busy. "You're busy, dude. You work one day out of the year. Are you kidding me?" All right. So then we have another meanwhile over at the reindeer village. It's going to pop up. They're having the reindeer games. The reindeer games, well, the reindeer are all teenagers like you guys, right? There's Coach Comet running the reindeer games. They're getting their antlers. They're making friends. Rudolph met a girl. Likes the girl. He takes off. And then his stupid dirt nose pops off, and his red nose pops out, and the daggone New York reindeer says, "Hey, look at old neon nose!" And they all start making fun of him, including Comet. Now, those of us who are teachers here know that best practices says you can't make fun of the children, all right? So then they run away. He runs away, he runs away. Now look at this. This is an actual line from the movie. They're going to be independent together. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I teach math, so where's Miss Chrissy at?
Right here.
Is that an oxymoron?
Yes,
Be
that's an oxymoron.
independent together? Well,
No.
whatever. So they take off, they run away. They're in the North Pole, I don't know where they're going. Independent together. And then they run into that guy. Now, it was made in the 60s. I'm gonna go easy here. I don't know what's up. I'm a little worried that dinner was going to become dinner for him and the little elf boy. I don't know. What's up with you, Con? They said he's a prospector. It's okay, but he did